A massive project in Mystic is almost ready for launch. It's been years since the Mayflower II, a 60-year-old replica of the famed Pilgrim craft, came to Connecticut for a full restoration.
Well, the work nearly done and will soon be back in the water. Fox 61's Jim Altman has more from Mystic.
3 years, a labor of love. The time has almost arrived, and the heavy lifting nearly finished. It's the restoration of the Mayflower II.
It's been a full-time focus we've had as many as 25 full-time people on the project.
You can't miss this now.
No, you can't miss it now. She's there for everybody to see, and she's 42 feet off the ground.
The 60-year-old, 130-foot historic replica of the 1620 Pilgrim vessel is getting its finishing touches. Owned by Plymouth Plantation in Massachusetts, the Mystic Seaport Museum has been getting the Mayflower II in ship shape.
Well, now that we got some paint on her, it really is quite fulfilling.
Quentin Snediker is the director of preservation for the shipyard.
I like to look at shipbuilding and this kind of restoration as sort of a collaborative sculpture, because there's nothing on it that's square or straight. Everything has some bevel or some curve, and it's sculptural in form.
As the project comes to a close, this week there is still tons to do. That's what's happening here. They're adding 70 tons of lead to the ballast.
We're going to spin it
to keep the boat stable.
Mystic Seaport Museum's preservation shipyard is one of very few in the world, perhaps really the only one in the world that can truly this kind of work. Not only is it wooden shipbuilding, but it's historic preservation.
The history runs deep, the fundraising perhaps deeper. The $20 million project will serve as a floating museum in Plymouth. And what will soon be seaworthy is certainly noteworthy.
You start to look at it as a whole, and then you can really start to appreciate the magnitude of the accomplishment.
We're going to put her in the water September 7th, and launching a ship is always a great occasion. It's great to do it in Mystic. Mystic has such a shipbuilding history. It's a great thing for the community and the state.
The Mayflower II will spend its winter here in Mystic and then head to Boston, ultimately to its home at Plymouth Plantation in Massachusetts. The launch happens here on September 7th. That's a Saturday. It is open to the public. We will put all the information on our website at fox61.com and on the Fox 61 News app. At Mystic Seaport in Mystic, Jim Altman, Fox 61 News.